So, in the sedimentary environment, we are going to study the delta. So, uh, we'll divide it into first the classification, and then formation model, and then delta system, and then the facies. So there is a topic called provenance and facies of the sedimentary systems. So first is the classification. So the classification can be divided in three types. The first one is fluvial dominated. The second one is wave dominated. And third is tide dominated. So the fluvial dominated type is Mississippi. The wave dominated type is Nile, Ebro, and Niger. And the tidal dominated is Ganga, Brahmaputra, and Colorado and Mekong. So these are the three classification. Now the second part comes is the formation model. So how the delta system is formed. So suppose this is the river and this enters the sea here. So what will happen that it will start depositing. So first it will deposit like this, and then new channels will get created, and at the point it will start depositing. So you must have seen Mahanadi system. So a lot of rivers get created, subsidiaries, when the slope gets down and the delta flood gets created nearby. Now comes the delta system. So the delta system consists of three parts. First is top set, bottom, middle set, and bottom set. So suppose this is the delta system. This is top set. It is also called delta platform. This is the middle set. It is also called fore set, or delta slope we can call it. And the third is bottom set. This is called pro delta. So when the river enters the sea, so suppose this is seawards side. So this is how the deposition of delta occurs. So these are the first deposition, these are second deposition, and these are the fine deposition. So these occur because of the suspension. So the delta platform is sub-horizontal surface near the jet mouth. So what is delta platform? This is sub-horizontal surface near the jet mouth and made up of sand. So made up of sand and traversed by the distributary channel. Then come the delta slope. So this delta slope part. So this is sand and silt dominated. So delta slope is sand and silt dominated. And then comes the pro delta part. The pro delta is deposition from the suspension. Now since we divided the system into three parts, fluvial dominated, wave dominated, and tide dominated, we'll see the passes of fluvial dominated. So the passes of fluvial dominated can be in such a way that first we'll see the conditions. So first is low wave energy. So the wave energy is very low here, and the second is distributive pattern of the mouth bar. bar. And third is decrease grain size with depth. So what will happen? So initially we'll have the delta front or delta plane, then comes the mouth bar, or then comes the distributary channel, and then comes the mouth bar. Mouth bar have this ripple marks associated with it, and then comes the delta front, and then comes the pro delta. So this is pro delta, this is delta front, this is mouth bar, this is distributary channel, and this is delta plane. If we divide the size, then this is clay, silt, sand, and gravel. So this is pro delta, so this is suspension occur, and delta front is low energy, then mouth bar is cross bedding, then distributary channel is similar to fluvial because distributaries are the river, and the delta plane is floodplain deposit. So then comes the wave dominated delta. So the wave dominated delta occurs when, suppose this is the plan view, and this is somewhere the river coming, it got divided into two parts. So here these mouth bars will be formed. So this is the main feature. These are the sandbars. So uh, the formation of the mouth bar is main feature of wave dominated. How these forms? When the waves come, they deposit the sand, and when the water goes down, it doesn't have that much of speed or velocities. So the sand get deposited here, and then come the tide dominated. So tide dominated this is example Nile, and for this we know that Ganga, Brahmaputra, Mekong. So in such case what happens is similar diagram will happen, but the longitudinal tidy sandbar. The tidy sandbar are formed in such case. So these are the major properties and provenances of the delta system.